grip, never purging. Exclusive worlds by consoles pride. PlayStation reigns won't be denied.
Who would have thunk that I am back for day 2 of Singapore Comic Con 2025? Of course, it's me. And it is time to wrap everything up right here, right now. Because now we will proceed with Singapore Comic Con day 2. Let's go! As always, the queue is very short because, of course, it's day 2. Everyone is going to say like the same thing, of course. Sort of. And you can see right over there, I'm not sure you can see it, you can hear like the orchestra, but nope, I'm not seeing that again. You can go check out the day 1 part if you want to see it. So, with that being said, we shall proceed. You hear that shit? TV Godzilla. Go check out day 1 if you haven't already. Alright, we have returned to this stall right here. Of course, the dealer room for Funko Pops. And you know, what are we getting? So as you can see here, everything you see here, well, the reason why I have to buy these K-Bot Demon Hunters is because my mom really wants these K-Bot Demon Hunters Funko Pops. So here we have Rumi right over there, of course sold at $21 per character. So yeah, unfortunately no Mira and Zoe as well. So I mean there's Derpy, the Derpy is a cat. It is, so there's the cat, Rumi, and Ginu here. So yeah, no Mira and Zoe, but we'll take what we can get, you know, for my mom, of course. Well, I hope I can hold on to these things on camera, thanks. So, what do we have here? So 8, okay. Let's see here. Dragon Ball.
One Piece, and that's what this one is the Busan.
Okay. I'll get the, let's see, Dragon Ball. I'll take the Dragon Ball one.
That's all.
Thank you. Alright, now we're at it. Since Chibi Godzilla just left recently, now it's time to head back to the Godzilla section. Right over there, of course, everything that you see here, I think I've covered all of this at day 1. And let's take a look at the toys here, and nothing really. They have Final Wars Goji, Godzilla Evolved Goji. We have the Monster Arts Heisei Goji, whatever that, wait, is that just Showa? Oh, the 1954 one. Okay. What's that? I don't even know what's that. I don't know. That's not Godzilla. Wait, is that Jet Jaguar? No, I don't think it's Jet Jaguar. I think it's more Ultraman. So here we go. The -1 Goji is sold out. Of course, here's the Ultraman Kaiju here. A Mothra and a Baby Monkey. And yeah, nothing really interesting here, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, all of these here are really great, but they're unfortunately not for sale. So yeah, not really spectacular or anything, but we'll see. We'll see if there's any more like new Godzilla, like in the Toys R Us store way over there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Godzilla aisle. $200 for this Goji? No thanks. Ooh, I want to take a picture of that one. Hell yeah. Free. Well, I wonder what this toy line really is. Some sort of Hot Toys or something. Here we have some Wukongs. Speaking of Wukongs, here we are. See that? Okay, so they have all the Batman stuff here. So here's a Batman. Here's another Batman. You have the Ben Affleck one. This is the Henry Cavill one. The Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman. Aaron Eckhart. I assume this is Aaron Eckhart as the Two-Face. So we have Tom Hardy, Spain. Anne Hathaway, Catwoman, and Christian Bale is the Dark Knight himself, Batman from the Dark Knight trilogy. So you can see here. Wow. But I assume this is going to be a very expensive product because, man, it's just like very intricate detail. I mean, just look at it. There's no way. There's no fucking way. I don't believe it. Here we go. So you have the Black Myth Wukong busts over here. Very nicely detailed. Very nicely detailed. It's like it's something straight out of Madame Tussauds, if you ask me. Oh, you can hear some Final Fantasy 14 music right there. They're doing an orchestra right there near the main stage. So, not sure if you can hear me, but I'll try my best. So we have here all these DC characters here. Of course, Anne Hathaway, Catwoman, and Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, of course. Christopher Reeve, Superman, and Clark Kent over there. Here we have David Cornsweat, Superman, of course, the 2025 version. Okay, so these are the Walking Dead, of course. I'm not really into the show, if I'm gonna be honest. And finally, the Terminator, of course. It's a freaking Terminator. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, you guys. Well, well, well. Look who's back. Really, dog? You know what? I am done running. Time to get what I want. $185, I'll take it anyway.
Really?
Yep. Okay, so the booth in which I bought the Taylor Swift comic is the same as last year. No wonder why the sellers recognized me when I visited their booth this year. Go check out last year's vlog if you want to see my previous outing with them. As you can see from my bag here, it's getting really heavy because I've been hunting for a lot, and I mean a lot. More than 5. And like, it's unimaginable. Like, I gotta say, this has gotta be, bar none, the biggest Singapore Comic Con weekend hunting I've ever done in my entire fucking life. Like 2024, like it was that big, but now here, 2025, it just got even bigger. I don't think you could top that, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, so far so good. I think there's nothing else for me to buy here. Well, so with that, because we have some free time here, 4:30 is like the Godzilla shit and all that, and of course the 5:30 is the Cosplay Contest winners. But yeah, for the most part now we have like some free time, so hopefully I could have, walk around, eat some lunch, who knows really. But anyways, I'll catch you guys when the time hits. Let's go. Wait, Totoro. Wait, Totoro, please. Please, please, please. God, I need to take a picture with that shit. Totoro, you're very big, man. Ooh. Gotta watch out. It's like a wall in your tracks. Okay. Lunchtime. After all of this, I deserve a break. So, lunchtime. Wow, okay. Fries. Looks like everybody got the fries meal here. Bro, that stall right there. Look at us. Got fries. Alright. As you can see here, after my lunch, I hate to be the bringer of bad news because the stock for Transformers is running out. Yeah, you got Sentinel Prime here, he's still there. Bumblebee is still there. I got them on day 1. Check that video out if you haven't already. Alpha Trion here is $50, but for me, I got a Toys R Us at Novena, that's $45. So hey, that's a cheaper option. Rise of the Beast Optimus here, already bought that. And this is where the G1 Optimus used to be at. Unfortunately, it's out of stock, but thank God I bought it last year on Black Friday before all this. And I got it for Christmas, of course. So yeah, nothing too spectacular with all of the Transformers stuff. They're basically like a selling fast right now. They're basically like a closing up shop and like when the Comic-Con ends. So yeah, hopefully everyone has something good in their life. See that here? God damn. All these yellow part stuff. I don't believe it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the most parts. And yeah, I think that might be it for Falcon's Hangar, I guess. So nothing, no new Transformers to buy for me. Megatronus is out of stock, unfortunately. But it's a good thing I got Alpha Trion. And I got it like $5 cheaper, which is a good thing. So aside from that, I don't think there's anything that I can buy here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Wait a second. Is that who I think it is? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. One of our local celebrities right there. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Dude, I want to take a picture with that guy. Jeez. Guess what, guys?
What?
Here it's a cameo from one of the greatest celebrities here in Singapore.
Ah, you call me the great celebrity of the year.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
All right,
Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
Cheese.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Dude, back there. That was crazy. That was crazy. Dude, I get to meet a Singaporean actor, bro. The greatest celebrity, man. 60 years old. Born in 1965. Now he's 25. Dude, I'm freaking shocked right now. This, oh my god. Compare that with Tone Zone last year. Like, this is next level, dude. This is fucking next level, dude. Jesus Christ. I'm out of words, man. Like, this is literally our homeboys. One of our homeboys here in Singapore. Greatest celebrity of all time, man. Gotta give it to him. Gotta give it to him. This is just getting better, guys. I'm just so excited. I am so excited to see Gurmit Singh, the PCK, Singapore actor, of course. Yeah. So probably the next on my agenda, I mean, yes, I did interact with a local celebrity, but let's see if we can go international the next time. But yeah, really amazed to see him. It's a good thing. So let's continue with everything to see in Singapore Comic-Con. Let's do it. Oh my god, here's the Eevee here. Guys, it's Eevee right there. I know it's from last year. You know what? I'm gonna take a picture with it. Let's do it. It's been an honor having you on my vlog, Eevee. See you next time. Alright. Irrelevant. Okay, so here we are at the ZD Toys dealer room here. Of course, you can see Deadpool and Wolverine. I got the Deadpool figure. I didn't get a Wolverine, but I did get the Marvel Legends one, which is something. So here we have the Mark IV. I got this in the gantry here, of course. You can see it right over there. Of course, you have the Iron Man Mark I. And the thing about this is that now it's like open here, so that we could see like the suits in action. I think it's better to see that. It's a good thing. So here we go. Iron Man here. I don't need to go through again because I think last year I already did explain all of it. Here we go. So here are all of this. You can see the Heartbreaker right there. Midas. Okay, so I think that's not Heartbreaker. This is I don't know what it is. Striker. I think Striker. It's nice. Here we have the Mark VI with the suit gantry from the Avengers. Avengers 1, that is. Directed by Joss Whedon. Silver Centurion. Red Snapper. I don't know what this is. Hammerhead? I don't know. Star Boost. Bones, of course. 142, 143, 145, 146. You know. Venom. Yeah. Got Iron Spider right there. All the Spider-Man stuff, which is nice. Here we go. Here you have War Machine. Here we got War Machine here. You got the Age of Ultron version. Iron Man 3. Of course, you have the Endgame Iron Man. Here we have Igor. See that? Saw the blue stuff here. You have the Ironmonger. And of course, you have Whiplash Mark II. And you have the Age of Ultron Hulkbuster right there. You can see that there's this Iron Man up there. See it right there. It's just the Hulkbuster. Yep. The Age of Ultron one. And of course, we have Endgame Mark 50 and so yeah, that's it for the ZD toy stuff, I guess. Oh look at this blaster here. I wonder how this will work. Okay, just gotta slot my thing in. Let's see what I got. Okay, that one's off it. Okay. Alright, turning on. Okay. Ah, okay. Let's see what it goes. So I handle this. Okay, do it again. Okay. Shut down. Jarvis, open mask. Hey Jarvis, where's my game meter?
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Jarvis, shut down. Excuse me, are you Luz from the Owl House?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, let's see the outfit here. Alright. So, do you watch the Owl House?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's just so good.
I watched the Owl House like since 2023 because like the season 3 just like came out back then, and I thought I should go watch it, and then I decided let's just go through all the seasons like 2024. You know what I'm saying? Hey, would you like to take a picture?
Yeah.
Sure. I can't believe we're living in an age in which AI has become so advanced here that we don't know what's what anymore. So as you can see here, when it comes to the Godzilla, of course, well, I'm at it, the Godzilla shelf here, not much really, because I mean the new ones here, of course, this Godzilla, which I already got, and of course you have the Mecha King Ghidorah, which I'm not playing. I mean, I also want to get this MonsterVerse Godzilla, but given the fact that I already have Godzilla Evolved, and I have already got a lot of Godzillas here. Of course, even the 2002 one, I already got the Godzilla 2001. So, and of course, I really don't like this Godzilla in like this action pose. That's not what I really like. But yeah, nothing much here. It's just the same. It's the same thing. No Final Wars Gigan. No, nothing really. Like there's nothing new. There's no Hedorah as well. There's no Showa Mechagoji. So yeah, it's the same thing. Disappointing, but it is what it is. The same goes for this side of the shelf here. Nothing much to see here. I mean, the Burning Godzilla already owned. GMK. I mean, again, I got a lot of Godzillas, and I really need to start tidying up my Godzilla collection. It's all over the place. So. Yeah, I'm gonna pause on getting all these Godzillas until I find a way to, store my Godzilla collection on some sort of shelf. But anyways, that's pretty much it. It's basically the same all over again. So, the same from day one. But yeah, it's what it is. Okay, so in 1 hour's time, Godzilla will take the stage right there, the main stage right over there. Yeah, so nothing really. I mean, it's basically the same things that day one have, but yeah, I'm not really so sure there's like anything interesting like within that 1 hour. But as of right now, I'll catch you guys an hour later at the main stage. Catch you guys later.
Finished my third cup of ramyun already. So nice. Oh no, but wait, we have a mission today, and I'm fully recharged to fight some demons. Oh no, wait, they're not demons, but they are Godzilla and Ultraman. Whoa, I am ready. Who is ready for some monster-sized action? Say yeah! Give it up for Godzilla and Ultraman!
yeah.
One more time, everybody. Are you guys enjoying yourselves today?
Fuck yeah!
Wow, that is amazing, everyone. My name is Honey, and I'll be your MC for this stage session. Thank you so much for joining us here today and supporting us. We do have a very special appearance lined up just for you later on. Now, before we begin, don't forget to check us out at the Tamashii Nations booth right over there, everybody. We've got a wide range of Godzilla merchandise waiting for you on display, so please make sure to check those out. Now, moving on. When Godzilla first appeared in 1954, he stood at a towering 50-meter monster height, brought to life with Toho's iconic rubber suit. And since then, both Godzilla and the filmmaking techniques have evolved tremendously over the decades. Today, cutting-edge CGI allows creators to reimagine Godzilla, and this reached a historic milestone when Godzilla -1 won the Academy Award for Best Visual Effects. Truly a testament to Godzilla's enduring legacy. But wait, you guys hear that? Is it just me? Guys, I think something big is approaching. It's the king of monsters himself, Godzilla! Now, many of you will probably find this Godzilla very familiar. Can anyone in the crowd here tell me which era of films this Godzilla is from?
It's the Heisei era.
You guys got that correct! Yes, you're right. It is the Heisei era of films. Oh, he's getting closer to me. Now, let's take a closer look at this Godzilla, everyone. World stage entering his 71st year. To date, Godzilla has appeared in more than 40 titles, including Hollywood productions, animated series, and countless collaborations across the globe. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, look who's here, guys. Oh, he's so cute. It's Chibi Godzilla from Chibi Godzilla Reigns again. He's so adorable. Hi, Chibi Godzilla. Everybody say hi. So please be sure to check them out on the official Chibi Godzilla YouTube official channel. By the way, all of the episodes are available for free in both English and Japanese dubs.
Yes, Singapore has now become a monster anarchy zone.
Is that Godzilla?
Shining
That is Godzilla, bro.
who's
What's that
standing
Godzilla?
against kaiju.
そしてこのイベントではウルトラヒーローと写真が撮れるライブステージが始まります。みんなでウルトラヒーローを応援してね。
This is the base form of the hero whose pose changes many times and is scheduled to be released in April 2026. Alright, now the special battle stage is about to begin. At the Tamashii Nations booth, you'll be able to take a picture with our heroes. Starting today at 6:30 p.m., you'll be able to take a picture with the mightiest trio, Trio, Ultraman Tiga, Ultraman Dyna, and Ultraman Gaia will appear. So if you're interested in taking a picture with our Ultra Heroes, check out our official Facebook page for more details on how you can participate, everybody. Other than that, we also have plenty of figures making their Singapore debut, so please don't forget to check that out as well at the Tamashi Nations booth. Next up, we have the Ultraman card game for you all.
A light that dwells within the cards. Ultraman card game, Heroes of the Radiant Dawn.
I'm Ultraman Zero. You're Ultraman Omega, right? Whoa. Yes, I'm famous after all.
There is someone I absolutely want to see.
Honestly, I don't want to see your ugly mind.
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not here for you, Zero. Serves you right, Ultras. Now, with this Reckiness's destructive power, I'll turn this city into a monster anarchy zone.
Don't make me say it again. Reckoness is my friend. Everyone here is my friend too. I want to move forward for the future with everyone.
Contestants will be judged on the following criteria. First up, we have creative craftsmanship and sustainability, 25%. We have accuracy and likeness, 25%. Stage presence and confidence, 25%. And last but not least, we have overall appearance and audience reaction. 25%. So when you see your favorite cosplayer later on, please remember to shout and cheer and yell for them because their points, their fates depend on you. So you guys are very extremely important. Now, each contestant will have 1 minute to perform, to charm the judges and to charm all of you as well. All Singapore Comic Con 2025 cosplay competition is Chris as Paul Atreides! Come forward! Yes, please receive your prize from our judges! Woo! Who will be in second place? Ladies and gentlemen, shout out your guesses! Which number?
Avatar number 11.
Yes, 2, 3, 1. Avatar! Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, the first runner-up of Singapore Comic Con 2025 cosplay competition is Mermaid Man as Lonewolf! Yes, the one who said Avatar is correct!
Let's go!
Who do you think is our winner?
That Silent Hill character. That Silent Hill character number 10, I think.
I heard a really loud name. Ladies and gentlemen, the grand champion of Singapore Comic Con 2025 cosplay competition is
Number 10.
Psycho and Sukumogami!
Ladies and gentlemen, Singapore Comic Con 2025 has come to a close, and I'm glad it's done. It's over. It's over. It is really tiring, I would say, much like every other Comic Con really is. You know, I got to meet other people that cosplay as one of my favorite characters. You know, Ultraman, Godzilla, all that. And the thing is, Godzilla. When I saw Godzilla, I knew I was in for a ride. And of course, Transformers is back. Let's go! Because last year there were like little to no Transformers. Transformers is back right now, man. So for the most part, I think 2025 is an improvement to 2024 in terms of the content. But if I have to have a nitpick here, I think 2025 is much more smaller scale, given the fact that like everything, like, you know, the toys, all the content are on the first floor, while the basement is basically the, you know, the tabletop card games. So that's where I have a nitpick with 2025. But for the most part, I think 2025 is an improvement over 2024. And speaking about the haul that I've done from Black Friday to Singapore Comic Con, obviously, look at this. My bag is so heavy. That is how you know that I bought a lot of stuff from Comic Con. And combine that with Black Friday, you know how crazy the total sum is for my spendings here at Comic Con. But we'll get to that later once I get back home. And speaking of getting home, I will catch you guys back at home, which I will unpack everything here, all my day 2 purchases. But as for right now, let's just summarize everything that we did from Black Friday to Singapore Comic Con in one montage. With that being said, this has been Kevin the Lonewolf, and I'll see you guys probably in the next Comic Con. Peace out for now.
I wear my loyalty like a crown, stuck in my room with the volume turned down. Blue light glows as the battles rage. My heart's on fire on a digital stage. Square and circle guide my soul. X and triangle make me whole. This console war tears me apart, but I pledge allegiance me. It's the fuel for my desires. The loading screens are my therapy. A fanboy's love ain't just fantasy. Yeah. PlayStation's my anthem, my ride or die. No cheat code can make me switch sides. Pixels and polygons fill my veins. I'm a fanboy screaming through the rain. The
Alright, and here we have everything I got on day 2 of Singapore Comic Con. And of course, everything here will be piled up into the pile of Christmas presents. Ooh boy, it's gonna be a very big Christmas. Way bigger than 2024, wanna remind you. So, a lot of things to go through, of course, and without further ado, let's begin, shall we? Okay, so here we have the Funko Pop. Well, for the first 3 here are the K-pop Demon Hunters Funko Pop. Derpy with Susie, well, of course, the cat and pigeon, Rumi, and Ginu, Saja Boys. And of course, why? I don't believe it. I got a Fortnite? Really, dog? But we'll get this thing out of the way first, because these things, truth be told, full disclosure, these 3 are not for me, because the reason why is that these 3 are for my mom, because my mom asked me to buy these for her, and my mother obviously asked for these 3. Now, you might be thinking, but wait, where is Mira and Zoe? Unfortunately, Mira and Zoe are sold out, and they have no plans to restock it, which is unfortunate, because of course Huntrix is very high demand, obviously, but for some reason Rumi is the one that's overstocked at the Simply Toys booth in Singapore Comic Con, which I don't know why. Especially Ginu is also overstocked. I think Derpy here is also overstocked. Mira and Zoe were the ones that are sold out. I do not fucking believe it. So here we go. Without further ado, let's take a look at the packaging. Of course, Rumi over here on the side of the box, Rumi, there's a Rumi on the back of the box. Of course, had these product shots here. You have, of course, I bought Rumi, Gino, and Derpy. So you have Zoe and Mira. So these are the 2 ones that are on high demand here. Of course, here's same thing. Here's Gino, nothing, Gino. Of course, that here. Have here Derpy, nothing, Derpy, product shot. So it's for the most part the same packaging, the same sort of packaging. You got the here, and you know, I mean, it's not really spectacular, really. It's just the character on the product shots here and all that. So, but that's the nature of Funko Pops, really. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Funko Pop K-pop Demon Hunters. And again, it is for my mom. It's not for me. So I might probably, you know, obviously I'm gonna give this to my mom because that is what she wanted, right? And the thing is, yep, K-pop Demon Hunters. It's not really for me. I'm not like into K-pop Demon. I mean, I might buy the merch, but I'm not like very obsessive with K-pop Demon Hunters. But if my mom loves these, good for her. But anyways, let's just get to the bullshit part. I don't believe this. I do not fucking believe this. Funko Pop Fortnite is a free gift. Mind you, this is a free gift. I didn't pay for this. I paid like for the K-pop Demon Hunters one, but I just got this as a free gift. Like seriously, Fortnite? Do you think I give a fuck about Fortnite? No! Do you really think I'm invested into this character? Look at this, Fortnite Love Ranger. What the fuck? I don't give a shit. I don't know why, man. I don't know why I have a QR code for the Fortnite, but I don't give a fuck. I don't play Fortnite, okay? I gotta be honest with you. I do not play fucking Fortnite, okay? I am not a Fortnite player. I will not play Fortnite, and I would never play Fortnite in my life, no matter how popular this game is. I think Fortnite is just like mid as fuck right now, in my opinion, anyway. I mean, there are some people that don't really like Fortnite, so I'm not the only one here, but I don't give a fuck. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I'm probably gonna sell this off, you know, just to get some bucks from it. I mean, yes, this is a free gift, but really, like, I don't see this somewhere in my collection though. So I'm planning to, you know, sell this one off. I'm not sure how this QR code will work, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure all of this, but like this figure, this Funko Pop has nowhere in my collection. I don't care about Fortnite, you guys. So yeah, I'm planning to sell this one off. I will let you guys know if I sell this off. So do follow me on my socials, Twitter, Instagram. I don't know, man. But I'm just obviously gonna sell this one off. The K-pop Demon Hunters, I'll give it to my mom. But this thing can just go somewhere else. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Funko Pops. Really mad that it comes with this as a free gift, but it is what it is. So with that being said, let's move on to the next big thing, and you know what that means. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is these two Transformers figures, and they are, of course, brand new, as in they came out in the year 2025. Of course, here, this is my first NFL collaborative Transformers figure, and that is the Kansas City Chiefs KC-59, and officially my first Age of the Primes figure, Voyager class Alpha Trion. And with that being said, let's take a look at Alpha Trion first. Alright, so here we have Transformers, Age of the Primes, Voyager class Alpha Trion in his packaging. So let's take a look at the packaging here. So here we have Alpha Trion right there. Yeah, this nice artwork for Alpha Trion, and it's all known Transformers, Age of the Primes, the 13 Alpha Trion. On the side of the box, you have this artwork there of the Primes. Of course, you have two all are one. You have Transformers, Age of the Primes. He's a Voyager class, Clase Voyager, Voyager Clase, Clase Viajero, and Clase Voyager. On the side of the box, here we have Alpha Trion, that nice artwork there. Transformers, Age of the Primes, 13 Alpha Trion. On the bottom, words and things and stuff. On the top, the 13 Alpha Trion, Takara Tomy. On the back of the box, here we have his obligatory product shots. Here we have Alpha Trion having this book and accessories right there. Of course, you do have Cybertronian language. Like, you can pause the video right there if you want to translate it. I'm sure TF Wiki has a way to like translate it. Of course, product shots here, and it's all right there. 22 steps to transform it, which is nice. Of course, he's an authentic Transformers figure, of course. And yeah, that is pretty much it for Alpha Trion. He's basically like your basic Transformers packaging right now, obviously. But you know what's not basic? Well, the next Transformer that we'll be looking at. Yes, sir! You saw it correctly. Your eyes are not being deceived. Here we have the Transformers NFL Collaborative Kansas City Chiefs Autobot KC-59. Of course, the 59 is a reference to the formation of the Kansas City Chiefs. So here we are. Of course, you have this player here. It's basically like in a receiving pose. You go. So here we go. Let's take a look at the packaging here. Of course, Transformers KC-59. You got the mini helmet right there. Kansas City Chiefs. Of course, you have the football that's included. Of course, NFL logo. It is an authentic NFL product. Of course, on the side of the box, you have the Kansas City Chiefs here without the helmet here. Transformers. On the side of the box here, Kansas City Chiefs. On the bottom, words and things and stuff. On the back of the box, you have the product shots here. Of course, it is a collaborative series, of course. Mini helmet there in just 23 steps to transform it. Of course, you do have the product shots there. NFL logo, TC59, Transformers. And as you can see here, this mouse guard right there, that mouth guard right there, or face mask. I don't know how you're gonna say that. That is a separate piece. So keep that in mind if you want to transform that figure, because of course you can see from that here it's basically parts forming, but I don't give a fuck about parts forming. But yeah, that is pretty much it for day 2 of Transformers figures. And of course it's gonna be going with my Bumblebee and Sentinel Prime as the 4 Transformers that I got on Christmas. Could you imagine that? It's already official. 2025 will be my biggest Christmas ever. Like, nothing will top that. And yeah, without delaying the inevitable, that is pretty much it for Transformers. And we're going to take a look at the most prestigious, the rarest of them all. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so here we have the most prestigious, the rarest of them all. You cannot find it online. You cannot find it at any comic book store. You can only find this at Singapore Comic Con and probably the comic publisher's website, I assume. But with all that, it's still the rarest comic that I've ever bought, and it's very expensive, mind you. And this is inside of it, well, of course, inside this packaging really is, of course, the Female Force Taylor Swift comic book by Tidal Wave Comics. And you might be unfamiliar with Tidal Wave Comics because, yes, it's not mainstream as like Marvel, DC, Image, or whatever. But Tidal Wave Comics is basically like something that it's just like a niche publisher. Like people don't even know what Tidal Wave Comics is. But I think the fact we got like Taylor Swift as far as like the Tidal Wave Comics, it really has like this niche fan base, which is really nice. And I think Taylor Swift having a comic book is something really special, and it basically stands out from like, you know, the superhero stuff. That, I mean, it's basically like its own flavor, its own aura, if you will. Of course, it is wrapped in this packaging. Of course, I'm gonna give you the picture right here just to see what the comic book looks like. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. It is like the rarest, the most prestigious comic I've ever found. And the thing is that what makes it so prestigious is that it is the only copy sold at Singapore Comic Con, and it is sold at the same dealer room as the one from last year. Yeah, do you remember last year? If you take a look at my vlog from last year, my last year Comic Con vlog, it is the same comic book store that I found this Taylor Swift comic book. And the sellers that are operating the booth, they know me. Can't you believe that? They know me. They know my face. I'm not sure if they watched last year's video. I'm not sure if they watched last year's vlog, my vlog. But given the fact that they know me and I visit their store again, guess what the sellers did? They gave me a $10 discount. And of course, the original price is $185. Really expensive, by the way. But the sellers are so generous. They know me. They know I visited their store, their comic book store last year. They gave me a $10 discount. Sure, it's not like significantly cheaper, but $10 cheaper? Hell yeah, that's a steal. And of course, I also asked them, is this Taylor Swift comic the only copy left? They said it's only one copy. And you know what? I'm done running. Last year, I avoided that shit, but now, no more running, no more hiding. Here it is. And it's finally in my collection, of course. So, for the packaging here, I'm just gonna, yeah, it's already wrapped, so I don't need to wrap this for Christmas, but I might customize this. I might put some things, some Taylor Swift themed stuff, because of course, like, it's blank, so it's kind of like a blank canvas, of course. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the comic books here. Of course, this one is very prestigious, very expensive. I am not going to tamper. It's not going to be tampered with. Of course, I will keep this. I will keep this protected, and I hope that when I open this up, it's still in good condition because it is very rare, very prestigious. But with all that yapping out of the way, that's pretty much it for the comic books. So as you can see over there, these are everything that I bought from Singapore Comic Con. Here's the final haul that I've done for 2 days at Singapore Comic Con, and I'm gonna say it's a lot. It is a lot. And of course, minus these three because I'm gonna give this to my mom. So the bottom part here are basically the ones that I bought for myself. Of course, yeah, you can already tell it is very big. It is like the biggest Christmas I've ever done. So you got a Transformer, 4 Transformers. Could you believe that? 2 Godzillas. Of course, you have Godzilla right there. The new Heisei Godzilla design from Godzilla vs. Biollante, the 2025 model. Crocodile Dentist Godzilla, Gundam Zaku Gyara Doga Axis Shot Image Color. I don't know how the fuck you want to transform. How the fuck you want to pronounce that rather? The name of the Zaku here, but I'm just calling this a Zaku anyway. And of course, you have the Taylor Swift comic book. I mean, I don't give a fuck if you don't like Taylor Swift. I like Taylor Swift. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, that is everything that I bought on Singapore Comic Con days 1 and 2. And before we get into the outro, let me get to editing me to take a look at all of these prices and to show you the total spendings that I've done for Singapore Comic Con weekend, including the Black Friday hunt. So editing me, take it away. Thank you, Actual Me, for taking the time for me to go through the total spendings of Singapore Comic Con Weekend 2025. Do bear in mind that all prices shown are in Singapore dollars, so if you're living outside of Singapore, pricing may vary depending on exchange rates. So, let's start off with Surviving Black Friday, part 1 of the series. Starting off on November 28th, Black Friday, I bought the Asus SDRW DVD writer compatible with Windows 11, which is $50. Followed by the LEGO Iron Man 2 set Iron Man and War Machine vs. Hamadrones, sold at $30. On Sunday, with last minute purchases, I bought the Lady Gaga Mayhem CD, sold at a discounted price of $20 from the original $23. Probably because of Black Friday, I don't even know. And to round things off, I acquired the YOLO Park Transformers 11cm Starscream, sold at $15. The 11cm Soundwave is sold at the same price, $15. That would bring the total spendings on Black Friday to $130. Now, on December 6th, Singapore Comic Con 2025, Day 1, I bought my first Gunpla from the Gundam-based pop-up store, Gyara Doga Axis Shot Color version, sold at just $32. To celebrate Godzilla's arrival in Singapore, as well as the establishment of Toho Entertainment Asia, I bought the new Godzilla vs. Biollante Biogoji with the Super X2, sold at $50. Since I had spent $50 on Godzilla products, Toys R Us had a promotional discount in which I could buy the Crocodile Dentist Burning Godzilla edition for just $10, in which I gladly accepted. After day 1 of the Comic-Con was over, I made some final purchases, starting with the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Bumblebee Movie Bumblebee, sold at a heavy discount of $25, significantly cheaper than the original $39. The same applies to the Studio Series Voyager Class TF1 Sentinel Prime, also discounted at $25 from the original $63. As such, shout out to the Falcon's Hangar for providing Comic-Con goers with a discount, not sponsored by the way. Before day 2 of Singapore Comic Con commenced, I came back to the same Toys R Us store where I previously bought the 2 YOLO Park 11cm Transformers figures. This time, I bought the new NFL Collaborative KC-59, sold at $39 full price, basically your standard price of a deluxe class figure. Unfortunately, Age of the Prime's leader Megatronus was out of stock, so I had to settle with Voyager Alpha Trion, sold at a discounted $45 from the original $63 as Toys R Us is having a Christmas sale at the time. Because my mom asked me to buy her Funko Pop K-pop Demon Hunters figures, I gladly accepted her request as I bought Rumi, Genu, and Derpy, sold at $21 each. Multiply by 3, which gives you $63. As there's nothing else to buy at Comic Con, I spend the most amount of money at the most prestigious, the rarest, can't find anywhere else, Female Force Taylor Swift comic by Tidal Wave Productions, sold at a whopping $185. However, the comic I bought is from the same store which I visited in last year's Comic Con. As such, the sellers gave me a personalized discount, now sold at $175. It's still expensive, but at least it's something. After all of that, that would bring my total spendings in Singapore Comic Con 2025 at $464, the most money spent in Singapore Comic Con ever. I don't think any Comic Con attendance in the future can top that. And that would bring us the grand total. After Black Friday and Singapore Comic Con 2025, the grand total of the amount of money spent is, drum roll please, $594. To take that into perspective, you could buy one Masterpiece MP44 Optimus Prime with this amount. You could almost buy a regular Nintendo Switch 1 with this amount. You could almost buy yourself a cruise vacation within the $600 range. That's how bloated the spendings really is. But anyways, that's about it for my total spendings on 2025 Singapore Comic Con weekend. I think from that point onward, I shouldn't spend more on Christmas since I already had the time during Comic Con weekend to haul for Christmas. I ain't watching the FNAF 2 movie, and I think it's probably for the best. So from that point onward, I'll just simply settle down on Christmas as I have everything from Singapore Comic Con 2025 as my presents. With that being said, let's head back to actual me for the conclusion. See y'all in the next video. And so with that, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.